Time for a little retro Cedar Ridge Red Wolf of the week. Very fitting for the week we're going to have final week of school for a lot of folks, and two seniors are joining us here, Luke Pagnanelli and Ian Johnson. Going back to basketball season, and both for performances against Orange. Luke had a huge game, 19-point comeback for Cedar Ridge against Orange here at Cedar Ridge High, and Luke was a big reason why. Ian wound up knocking down 2 free throws in the final minute to beat Orange in Hillsborough. It was actually a little bit of a running debate among some of my colleagues as to which Cedar Ridge comeback against Orange was better, the one in basketball where you came back from 19 down, or the one in softball where the team scored 7 runs in the 7th inning to tie it, but Orange wound up winning the softball game, so I guess basketball in the end was the one that wins. What have you thought back to that game very much?
It was a good game. It was nice to beat Orange because through middle school and my first 2 years of high school, we didn't beat Orange or Stanford in anything, and it was just nice to end off my high school career beating our rivals.
And doing it from 19 down. What do you remember about that night? Did you ever doubt yourselves?
We were nervous. I mean, we just had to keep fighting because we knew we only get to play them 2 times, and with COVID, we didn't even know if we would get to play them again. So it was definitely one of the good moments I've had here.
Yeah, and Ian knocked down 2 free throws, the game-winning points to win over in Hillsborough. It was a weird atmosphere because ordinarily there'd be a lot of noise you would have to deal with playing an opposing gym, but that day it was a Friday afternoon, largely empty. What do you remember about that moment?
I remember feeling a lot like practice at the end of the practice where we shoot free throws. Just like there wasn't a lot of noise. I remember talking to the coach and my buddy Garrett because we always go back and forth on free throws. So it just felt like a regular practice to me at the end where we had to knock down 2 free throws to avoid running. So I knocked down 2 free throws to avoid losing. So
didn't have to run, I imagine, all that much in the next practice the next day. What do you remember about your senior year here? Unfortunately, you guys didn't get a senior night. You were supposed to have one against Vance County, but that game got canceled. So, what do you remember about this past year?
I think I remember most just those Orange games. I mean, we didn't get a full season. We kind of ended the season on a bad note with Chapel Hill, but ultimately what I'll take away from that is especially the 19-point comeback that just showed a lot of grit on our team. It showed that we wouldn't give up. And so I would say the most important thing I got from that season was just enjoying the time we had and not taking any game that we had for granted and fighting to beat Orange.
Yeah. And Luke, what about you?
We just had to embrace every moment because honestly we didn't know if we could get shut down at any time if somebody in the program got COVID. So I'm just glad we got to play our senior year.
Yeah. Well, you're, I think, 12 days away now from marching across the Smith Center. You are going to have a graduation this year, so there's that. What are you going to be doing after you leave Cedar Ridge?
I'm going to be following my parents to Florida, and I'm going to attend a community college for the first 2 years and then transfer.
Okay. Do you know what part of Florida?
Yeah, St. Petersburg.
Okay. And do you know which community college is it?
Yeah, St. Petersburg.
St. Peter's Community College, okay. And what are you going to be doing, Mr. Johnson?
I'll be going to NC State and following an intended aerospace engineering major.
Aerospace, wow. So what got you into aerospace?
Well, I've always been really into physics and science in general, so that's why I picked engineering. And then I did a lot of science Olympiad regarding planes and aviation, so I got into aerospace that way.
Okay. How well did you do in that Olympiad?
Well, we didn't have the event in senior year because of COVID, but
Right.
junior year we made it to states, but then we couldn't do states because it got canceled due to COVID also.
Yeah. But you guys are going to be part of a time I think we'll look back on and just think, man, they played in empty gyms and it was just all so surreal, but certainly unforgettable for Cedar Ridge fans who followed up with us to sweep Orange to wrap up the year. Good luck to you in Florida. Ian, good luck to you in the future. Well, we'll be over at State, and a whole lot of folks from Hillsborough are going to be attending State next year, too. Congratulations to both of you, and good luck down the road. Thank you.